Hi everyone, this is Intikab here from Earth Lanka News. Currently I am here at the COP21 venue at Bourget, Paris, France for the COP21 United Nations Climate Change Conference. In this video, we have 3 graduate students from the Duke University in the United States, and they are here with me to share their experience and insights of this climate change conference happening here live at the Paris, France.
Hi everyone, my name is Emily Petcher.
I'm Jess McDonald.
I'm Emma He.
And we are 3 graduate students from Duke University in the United States. We have come to COP21 here in Paris as a group of graduate students who have spent a semester learning about the UN climate change negotiations in a class, and we are here working with different NGOs to help support them in their efforts in the negotiations. We are working with NGOs such as IUCN, IEA, and ICTSD to help them with research and support them in different events that they're attending. We've got 2 students here who are going to talk a little bit about what they've learned over the past 2 weeks.
Okay, so I don't even think I have enough time to talk about everything that I've learned because I've learned a lot. But one thing I will say is that this has been a great experience for knowledge sharing among civil society, green groups, party delegations. Really everyone here is here to present solutions and to work forward to find these practical ways to tackle climate change, to both mitigate climate change and then adapt to the consequences of climate change. So last week I had the opportunity to go to the Climate Generations area, which was this hub of all of these people coming together and sharing their experiences and reasons why they care about climate change. And I went to one of the events hosted by the International Energy Agency, all about how you can really deploy renewable energy in developing countries, but also just all around the world, whether or not it's feasible to integrate renewables into a grid that is so reliant on fossil fuels. And what I learned from one of the reports is that the European Union has a goal, I knew this before actually, but they have a goal where they're going to integrate wind and solar into their energy mix, and their goal is to have 40% of their energy provided by these sources by 2030. And there was a study conducted as to whether or not that would be feasible from a power grid perspective, and it was conducted by the Environmental Defense Fund. And the results of the study showed that it is feasible to integrate renewables into their system and that the lights will stay on, of course with certain recommendations such as using energy storage and using certain geographic areas more than others and whatnot. So that was really exciting. And now that I'm in the negotiating space, one thing that I've learned is that you have to make sure that everyone's voices are being heard, and you need to make sure that there's strong leadership on behalf of those running the COP. There needs to be a sense of trust. And what I'm seeing here is that there is a sense of trust between the COP president, those facilitating the negotiating sessions, and all of the various parties. And you have to make sure that it's a transparent process. And while I've been here, I have seen great leadership on behalf of the French, and I've seen this space where everyone feels like their views are being heard. Of course, now we're waiting for the final text, and all of those negotiations have to be behind closed doors, and I understand the political reason why that is, but I'm really looking forward to seeing the final text revealed tomorrow, and everyone here is excited to see it, and we're very optimistic that there will be an agreement. It just depends on how ambitious it's going to be, and that's what we're waiting to see. So yes, I'm very happy to be here, and I've been working for ICTSD, and so another thing that I've learned is the role of markets and how it's the most, could be the most effective and efficient way to mitigating greenhouse gas emissions. And there's been some exciting developments with regard to markets in the text. Before we came here in Bonn, it was kind of like laid there a little bit, the groundwork was there, but it wasn't explicitly said that they were going to use internationally emissions credits, but now the text says specifically that, or it says more clearly that it could lead to markets. So yes, I'm very happy to be here, and I kind of rambled on because I learned so much, but yes.
Well said. So I'm Emma. I'm from China, and this has been. This has been a valuable experience to me so far. I would like to share with a different perspective. So I'm here with Duke University, so I was able to attend many of the events here that's hosted by the US government. So we were able to attend US NGO briefing and also meet with the negotiators from the US team, and they told us, and they do have this outreach team to engage civil society. That's who we were able to talk to. And I attended several events in the China pavilion, and I was able to have some meetings with some students and also some journalists there, and they share their experience here. I feel there's a bridge to gap, at least for the China part, because from what my observation, the top negotiators, they are also organizing events in China pavilion, and they don't really have people to outreach the students or the journalists. I feel there's a lot of things China can do to engage the civil society, students, and NGOs better.
So our students have had a lot of really unique opportunities here to get up close and personal with the negotiations, to understand where the issues are, where the potential landing zones are, and where the contentions are between the different parties. And this is something that they never would have been able to experience if they had not been here at the negotiations. So one of the things we're most excited about is how we can bring these experiences back to Durham, North Carolina, back to Duke University, back to the United States, to help people that can't be here understand what the process is like, what the countries go through as they go through these negotiations, and most importantly, what consequences an international agreement out of Paris would have. And so we're really looking forward to hosting a couple of events in the spring when we return to engage with Duke students and also the Durham, North Carolina community and the broader community as well, to help explain what we've done here, explain what we've learned, and help members of the community understand what this complicated text decision agreement means, and what it means for them specifically, how it might change their lives, and how what the process is going to be like going forward. So we're really excited to bring our experiences back to the United States, and are really, really grateful that we got to have this experience here.
I just want to second everything that Emily said. We have gained so much from this experience, and I think we're all really looking forward to explaining to everyone back home what exactly happened here and why it's relevant for their everyday lives.
Thank you.
Bye, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you guys for sharing your experiences. Viewers from around the globe can make a real difference in fighting against the climate change. Stay tuned for the next vlog. Until then, like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.